friends, welcome back to Fallout 4. Let me heal up because I'm expecting danger. So we're in the Institute. We just got here. I just hacked this. I did fix it. Turned out that the NVIDIA inspector reset and I lost my frame lock. So I went ahead and fixed that, locked it back. So that should fix that hacking issue. Alright, let's look around. What do we got back here? Alright, hopefully we're ready for whatever comes our way. So, getting ready.
Hello. I wondered if you might make it here.
What?
You're quite resourceful. I'm known as Father. The Institute is under my guidance. I know why you're here.
Okay.
I'd like to discuss things with you face to face. Please, step into the elevator.
Now, I'm not necessarily... I'm torn about these guys because some of the synths I've come across have been decent folks. I mean, after all, we got Nick, and we had that girl that we rescued, and so I'm not necessarily against the synths. I know the Brotherhood of Steel wants to just wipe them out completely. But these guys were behind the kidnapping of my son, so I really want to. I really want to find out what's going on here. So, it's not ominous at all.
No use.
Guess that's the elevator. It's very fancy in here. It's very Star Trek-y. Okay.
I can only imagine what you've heard, what you think of us. I'd like to show you that you may have the wrong impression.
Okay, I'll try to be open-minded as far as my ammo
Welcome to the
holds out.
Institute.
Whoa.
This is the reality of the Institute. This place, these people, the work
Wow.
we do.
Seriously high-tech.
For over 100 years, we've dedicated ourselves to humanity's survival. Decades of research, countless experiments and trials, a shared vision of how science can help shape the future. It has never been easy, and our actions are often misinterpreted by those above ground. Someday, perhaps, we can show them what we've accomplished. But for now, we must remain underground.
Ooh.
There's too much at stake here to risk it all. As you've seen, things above are unstable. I'd like to talk to you about what we can do for everyone. But that can wait. You are here for a specific, very personal reason. You are here for your son.
Step into my chambers, said the spider to the fly. Holy shit, is that Shaun? Ooh. Hang on. You know, before we save our child. Okay, I hear footsteps everywhere. I'm not exactly a friendly looking figure right now, but let's
Shaun?
Huh?
let's save.
Yes, I'm Shaun.
Is it you? I mean, how do we know? I mean, it's been 10, 12 years, quite looking at his age.
Shaun? Is that really you?
Who are you?
These bad people, they stole you from me.
Father, what's going on? What's happening?
Mom,
Shaun, Daddy's gone, but I'm here. Mommy's here now.
What's going on?
I look
Father?
very motherly,
Father?
don't I?
Shaun, open the door.
I don't know you. Go away. Father, Father, help me. There's someone here. Help
Well,
me.
I can see it from his perspective. If that came and said, "Open the door, I'm your mom," I might be a little hesitant. Perhaps I should have dressed a little more motherly.
Please, Shaun. I'm your mother.
I'm just playing.
Talk
Someone just
to me.
playing a recording.
Just open the door.
Father, Father, help me. She's trying to take me. Father, Father, help me.
Okay, who's this guy?
Shaun. S923, recall code Cirrus.
Whoa,
Fascinating.
is that not
but
Shaun?
disappointing. The child's responses
is that
were
a
not
synth,
at all
or-
what I anticipated. He's a prototype, you understand.
What? Whoa,
We're
hang
only
on.
just now beginning to explore the effects of extreme emotional stimuli. Please try and keep an open mind. I recognize that you are emotional, and that your journey here has been fraught with challenges. Let's start anew. I am Father.
What's your
Welcome
name?
to the Institute.
Father.
Huh.
That's your name? Your title?
Father is my unofficial title. It's what I've come to mean to the people of the Institute. Just as you are a parent to your son. To Shaun.
I'll make this very simple. Where is my son?
He's here, in the Institute. Closer than you think. But I need you to realize that this situation is far more complicated than you could have imagined. You have traveled very far, and suffered a great deal to find your son. Well, your tenacity and dedication have been... It's good to finally meet you. After all this time. It's me. I am Shaun.
Whoa, ho, ho, ho.
Your son.
What? That's great.
Come on. That's crazy.
I assure you, I am completely sane and entirely honest. In the vault, you had no concept of the passage of time. You were released from your pod and went searching for the son you'd lost. But then you learned that your son was no longer an infant, but a 10-year-old boy. You believed that 10 years had passed.
It's true, we had
Is
no
it really
idea how
so
much
hard to
time
accept that it
lapsed
was
in
not
between
10,
there.
But 60 years.
No, I guess
That
not.
is the reality. And here I am. Raised by the Institute. And now its leader.
And you're actually human?
They stole you. Kidnapped you. It wasn't right.
Right, wrong, irrelevant. It was necessary. The Institute believed humanity's
guy's been
future
brainwashed.
depended on it. At that time, the year 2227, the Institute had made great strides in synth production. But it was never enough. Scientific curiosity and the goal of perfection drove them ever onward. What they wanted was the perfect machine. So they followed the best example thus far. The human being. Walking, talking, fully articulate, capable of anything.
Oh, yeah, specimens?
So the weird science experiments needed specimens. That's this why they took you?
In a manner of speaking. Yes. The Institute endeavored to create synthetic organics. The most logical starting point, of course, was human DNA. Plenty of that was available, of course. But it had all become corrupted. In this wasteland, radiation affected everyone. Even in their attempts to shield themselves from the world above, members of the Institute had been exposed. Another source was necessary. But then the Institute found me, after discovering records from Vault 111. An infant, frozen in time, protected from the radiation-induced mutations that had crept into every other human cell in the Commonwealth. I was exactly what they needed. And so it was my DNA that became the basis of the synthetic organics used to create every human-like synth you see today. I am their father. Through science, we are family. The synths, me, and you.
"60 years. So much time. Wasted."
I know. I know you must have questions. Please. Anything I can do to help you understand.
Your father. He never got to see you grow up.
Yes. What happened to him was... I've gone over the records of the incident, of course. It seems what happened to him was an unfortunate bit
He's
of
pretty
collateral
cold.
damage. For many years,
I guess,
never
being raised
questioned
by
who my
robots would
parents
do it.
were. I accepted my situation, and that was that. With old age comes regret. And asking what if.
Well, okay, one question is, why is he...
What matters now is that you and I have a chance to begin again. What else can I say to ease your mind?
Okay, well, Kellogg, yeah, because, if he's 60 years old, and he looks like he's 60 years old, Kellogg looked like he was in his 30s when he kidnapped him, so Kellogg should have been in his 90s at least.
Kellogg. He worked for you?
Kellogg. He was an Institute asset long before I arrived here. It wasn't until I became director that I learned of all the things he'd done. What kind of man he was.
Let's,
You knew the man was a psychopath, but you used him anyway?
Would you have preferred that I turned him loose on the Commonwealth? At least keeping him on a short leash kept the collateral damage to a minimum. The Institute took advantage of Kellogg's vicious nature. I will freely admit that. Institute technology prolonged his life, and his usefulness far beyond any normal
okay, then why aren't
human
you...
lifespan.
Why don't
Never
you
failed
get it?
the Institute. But his cruelty became more apparent with every completed objective. I won't lie. It's no coincidence your path crossed his. It seemed a fitting way to allow you, us, to have some amount of revenge. What else can I say to ease your mind?
I guess the Institute.
So, you're in charge of the Institute?
I am the acting director, yes. I spent decades working to reach this point. It's a responsibility I take.
I wonder if there are other
very
humans
seriously.
here then, or are they all
The
synths?
Institute. It's important. It really is humanity's best hope for the future, no matter what those above ground might think of us.
But, director? Why you?
I was the most qualified for the position, obviously. I've lived my life within these walls, dedicated to science like every other member of the Institute. My hard work has paid off. Ultimately, the Commonwealth has nothing to fear from us. Whatever you've seen or heard, I know I can convince you of that. Just give me time, I know there's more for us to discuss, but the Institute is on the verge of some important breakthroughs. Your presence would be appreciated as we approach them. I've been a part of something amazing here. I've helped to build a life for myself and the people of the Institute. And now, after all these years, you have an opportunity to help with that. Doesn't that intrigue you? Isn't that what you want?
Maybe. I don't know. This is so much to take in.
I know. And I am sorry. You have been through so much in such a short time. The Institute can provide a better life than anything above ground.
But
You've been in the Commonwealth.
I like to shoot things.
You've seen what it's like. I assure you that you are better off with us.
Your institute has done some horrible things.
Yes, well, the world is not what it used to be. What about the people you've aided in order to get here? What atrocities have they committed? The Brotherhood of Steel.
True, yeah.
They believe they're the only ones fit to control technology and destroy anyone.
So I
who
wonder if I
opposes
aligned myself with the
them. And you would
Institute,
side with them.
if I
None
end up
have
getting
any
to
true
destroy the
claim to
Brotherhood of Steel,
nobility
which,
in
you
this
know,
world.
has its own pluses.
Those days are gone. But we are not the monsters we have been cast at. I simply ask that you give the Institute, me, a chance. A chance to show you what I've been telling you. We really do have humanity's best interest at heart. Will you take that chance?
Are you
Are you sure you want this?
Yes, I am. It would benefit us both to work together.
I don't know if I trust him or not yet. But
All right.
Thank you. The Institute is now your home, as much as it is mine. Please take some time, get to know it. Meet the people you'll be working with. You'll want to introduce yourself to the division heads. Dr. Fillmore in Facilities, Dr. Ao in SRB, Dr. Holdren in Bioscience, and finally Dr. Lee in Advanced Systems. They've all been notified of your arrival, of course. Meet them, and then we'll discuss what comes next.
whoa, now that is a twist that I was not expecting. So let's loot the place. Director quarters. This place is freaking. If I was to choose, if I was really, you know, playing in this world, and I had a chance to live here versus my regular pit out there, I would definitely take it. Okay, we got. I mean, are they human? They have human stuff. I mean, do synths eat? Do synths take a crap? It's a fancy shower too. A lot of office stuff laying around. Oh, this is his quarters. Director's quarters. I wonder if it's... Let me just take all your stuff. Okay, yeah, oh, that's right. Oh, okay. Now I see where he is. I don't know. What do you guys think? I mean, what do you guys think of this twist? This is something. Alright, let's go down, I guess. It's certainly much nicer.
Almost done. Just need to tighten up this primary drive servo.
That's the third primary drive breakdown this month. As far as I'm concerned, the phase-out on these older models can't come soon enough.
It's an honor to have you here, ma'am.
I don't know. Most of them have lasted long past their projected lifespans. If you ask me, they were built pretty well.
Oh, I can't argue with that. Even so, I'm ready to see the full Gen 3 roll out.
There we go. All set. Unit, you can return to duty.
Thank you, ma'am.
Thanks again.
Of course.
The Institute is my life. I hope it'll be yours too.
We're all looking forward to working with you.
So are you human? Or are you... Wow, this place is amazing.
Father is more than just our leader. He is our creator.
I hear we're about to get a new food supplement.
It must make you proud to see all that Father has done. All that he has built.
That is correct.
That was my favorite one. Can't we keep it a little longer?
I will be happy to forward your request to the Bioscience Division. In the meantime, please feel free to enjoy one of our other nutritious and flavorful food supplements.
Alright, let's look at our...
I want Supplement 77.
I am sorry, sir, but that supplement is no longer available.
Useless machine.
Okay, well that sounds like a human. That sounds like a human who loves his supplement number 77. So Institute, meet the division leaders. Okay, let's turn off the other ones. So I failed the mission that would have brought me in here with the one of the other factions.
Trying to teach me robotics.
So interesting, really interesting.
You're gonna have to work pretty hard to impress anyone down here.
To examine my latest reports on batch 274. Not yet. I've been reviewing Father's plans to expand our operations at Warwick. He's eager to get that going, so I've had to put everything else to one side.
I wonder how the Warwick family is doing. Young Wally must be close to 10 years old by now. It's remarkable that any child can survive for so long up there, don't you think?
I try not to think too much about it. We have more than enough to occupy ourselves here. Those people are the last remnants of a dying past. It's best not to dwell on the subject.
They're still people, and they're suffering.
Dr. Holdren's
wow.
Gorilla project is showing
Whoa.
promising results.
How can we hope to
Synth gorillas.
we can't even hold on
Power armor? What would you need that
Question
for?
best left to our colleagues in the robotics.
Hey,
So much research, so little time.
I suppose you're right.
We all should recognize his power armor.
It's great to have you here.
Hello,
hi,
Clayton.
Doc.
Welcome. So good to have you here. Dr. Clayton Holdren, head of the Bioscience Division.
Would you...
I can't wait for you to see the work we're doing. It's truly amazing.
Like what?
I was just about to explain that. As the name implies, the Bioscience Division specializes in fields of studies such as botany, genetics, and medicine. Our most important directive is to ensure the health and well-being of everyone in the Institute. To that end, we cultivate highly specialized breeds of flora for use in food and medicine. We've even started to explore the idea of synthetic animal life. You probably saw the gorillas. They're really just a pet project at this point, but the potential is exciting nonetheless.
Yeah, I can't imagine anything more exciting than fake gorillas.
Speaking only for myself, I find them fascinating. Of course, I might be a little biased. I'm sure I've taken up enough of your time as it is. But I have to ask, have you decided whether you'll join us?
I'm an outsider. Would there even be a place for me here?
Even if science isn't your passion, there are plenty of ways to contribute. Our projects sometimes require an agent who can work on the surface to observe and gather information. From what I've heard, you are both fearless and resourceful. I think you'd be ideal for that kind of role. In any case, I imagine you'll want to continue looking around. Or, if you prefer, I'd be happy
So,
to answer
what
any
about
questions you might
Virgil?
have.
You know, the green guy.
I'm good for now. Thanks.
Take care, then.
You know, he wanted that
It's hard to stand out when you're
potion or
surrounded by
the
geniuses.
whatever, the cure for his disease. I wonder if we can get access to that somehow. Let's check around, because if we can find that cure. Take all the things. Oh, of course uniform. I'll take that. And I don't know. There's just I'd like to trust these guys, but there's something about it. It just makes me feel like things may not be quite what we think. Like this was like an old what do you call it? Oh, come on. Vault. Like an old vault. And they expanded out of the vault and put all kinds of new stuff in place. Alright, let's check this terminal out. Okay. I'm looking for some sort of, you know, smoking gun. Alright. Well, I guess let's go talk to... Ooh. Ooh. A locked door. Shall we? You guys are going to find out if I manage to hack this in the next episode. For now, it's been RongoTheBold. If you guys are enjoying this and are as mind-bent as I am, click that like button. Leave me comments. Tell me what you guys think. Are they telling the truth? Or are they going to twist things around even more? For now, it's been RongoTheBold. I'll talk to y'all later. Bye!